All right. All right, this is our INET 4153 presentation. My name is Ross Hutza.
My name's Abel.
My name is Nathan Ayalu.
My name is Zach Ferris.
My name is Blessing Ola Joseph.
All right, so our first major takeaway has to do with weeks 1 and 2. So we talked about the Enron scandal and how this introduced the need for SOX. This highlighted a critical need for more regulatory frameworks to make sure that corporate leaders are held accountable and that shareholder interests are protected. So SOX emphasizes ID controls under Section 404, as well as monitoring roles of COBIT and COSO frameworks, which underscore the importance of internal oversight and risk management and corporate governance. So this help brought a distinction between open source code and plagiarism, which shows that there's like a very delicate balance between innovation and intellectual property rights. So this is why we need to have ethical use around digital resources. And this is becoming more and more prominent as technology evolves, both as a facilitator of plagiarism as well as a tool for detecting it, and shows how digital advancement may advance things and technology further, but also shows that we need to have robust educational and preventative measures in cybersecurity. I'll pass it on.
So our second major takeaway goes over week 3 and 4. We must talk about HIPAA. HIPAA's introduction underscores the healthcare industry's urgent need for stringent privacy protections, emphasizing the confidentiality and security of patient information in the digital age. The GLBA's coverage of financial industries and the distinction between consumers and customers highlights the necessity of clear communication and robust protections for individuals' financial information, as well as the critical nature of understanding regulatory definitions to ensure compliance. The detailed requirements for GLBA compliance, including privacy notices and protections against pretexting and phishing, demonstrate the layered approach needed to safeguard personal information in a landscape increasingly threatened by cyber deception tactics. The establishment of the PCI DSS by major payment card industry players and its comprehensive 12 requirements illustrate the collaborative effort required to secure payment systems globally, emphasizing the shared responsibility of companies and individuals to adhere to the best practices in data security.
All right, and our third major takeaway was from week 5 when we explored the DHS Sensitive Systems Policy Directive 4300A that focused on contractor responsibilities and the safeguarding of sensitive government systems while highlighting the critical role of contractors in maintaining national security. We also analyzed the significance of the Government Information Security Reform Act of 2002 and the Federal Information Security Management Act of 2002, emphasizing the evolution of government cybersecurity practices and the establishment of a comprehensive framework for protecting government information systems. We also investigated the Family Educational Rights and Privacy Act of 1974, understanding its protection of student educational records and the implications for educational institutions in terms of privacy and information security. We gain insight into FISMA frameworks, enhancing knowledge on the structured approach to assessing, managing, and improving information security, including risk management and the importance of compliance within federal agencies. And to finish it off, we delved into state regulations applicable to insurance companies, recognizing the nuances of compliance at the state level and the implications for businesses operating across state lines, especially in the context of interstate commerce amendment.
And then to kind of conclude and sum everything up, for the first, regulatory frameworks and compliance across various sectors from healthcare to finance and government, understanding and adhering to regulatory frameworks is crucial. These regulations ensure the protection of sensitive information, enforce accountability, and establish a baseline for security practices, demonstrating the universal need for comprehensive cybersecurity measures in protecting stakeholders' interests. And then the role of technology in security and privacy. The double-edged sword of technology's role in both enabling and combating breaches of security and privacy is evident, from the use of open source code to the implementation of sophisticated cybersecurity frameworks. Technology underpins efforts to secure information systems against increasingly sophisticated threats, underscoring the need for continuous innovation and vigilance in cybersecurity practices.
We also talked about the impact cybersecurity had on interstate commerce and education. We talked about the implications cybersecurity has on it and how it also extends to these categories. We also talked about how the Interstate Commerce Amendment and the FERPA highlight how cybersecurity also concern these categories by dissecting and intersecting their privacy rights and their interconnected it with cybersecurity. And that's also kind of how we talked about the impact of cybersecurity on the general overall broader society and economic functions.
Thank you.
You.